A woman stops her car on a frozen highway because of a flat tire. A stranger offers help. Minutes later, she disappears forever. What follows is not a hunt for justice. It's a war between a man who lost everything and a monster who feels nothing. This is one of the darkest revenge movies ever made. Let's begin. On a quiet, snow-covered road, a young woman waits inside her car after her tire goes flat. She calls her fiancé, Kim Soo-hyun, telling him help is on the way. While they're talking, a school van pulls over. A man steps out and politely asks what happened. He says roadside assistance might take hours because of the snow. Something feels wrong. Even on the phone, Soo-hyun senses danger and tells her to be careful. Moments later, the call ends. The man attacks her, forces his way into the car, and drives off into the darkness. She is never seen alive again. The next day, police discover her remains scattered across different locations. The woman was Ju Yeon, the daughter of a veteran police detective, and the fiancé of Kim Soo-hyun, an elite agent working for Korea's National Intelligence Service. Her father blames himself. Soo-hyun says nothing. He doesn't cry. He doesn't scream. His silence feels like the calm before a storm. Soo-hyun takes 2 weeks off work, but not to heal, to hunt. A fellow agent secretly helps him. He gives Soo-hyun a tracking capsule, small enough to hide inside a body. Once implanted, Soo-hyun can track the person's location and even hear their conversations. It's illegal. If discovered, both agents lose everything. Soo-hyun accepts without hesitation. Ju Yeon's father provides information about 4 known violent offenders who match the profile. Soo-hyun begins hunting them one by one. He captures 2 suspects and brutally interrogates them. Both are innocent. Then he finds the home of the 3rd suspect, Kyung-chul, a violent serial killer who vanished years ago. Inside the house, Soo-hyun finds personal belongings from multiple women. Then he sees it. A ring. The engagement ring he gave Ju Yeon. This is the man. Kyung-chul is shown driving his school van, pretending to be harmless. In reality, he targets vulnerable women. That same night, he abducts another victim and takes her home. As he prepares to harm her, a noise interrupts him. He turns around. Soo-hyun is standing there, without saying a word. Kyung-chul laughs, assuming Soo-hyun is a cop. He attacks. But Soo-hyun is faster, stronger, and completely merciless. He beats Kyung-chul to the edge of death. Then, instead of killing him, Soo-hyun implants the tracking capsule inside Kyung-chul and lets him live. The victim escapes. This isn't justice. This is punishment. Kyung-chul escapes and continues moving, unaware he's being tracked. Soo-hyun follows silently. Every time Kyung-chul tries to hurt someone, Soo-hyun appears, beats him, breaks him, lets him go again. Kyung-chul becomes terrified and confused. He knows someone is watching, but he doesn't know how. Injured and desperate, Kyung-chul goes to a private clinic. There, he attempts to harm a nurse. Once again, Soo-hyun appears. This time, he whispers into Kyung-chul's ear, "This is only the beginning." Kyung-chul realizes something terrifying. He is no longer the hunter. He is the prey. Kyung-chul finally understands who Soo-hyun is, the fiancé of the woman he murdered. The game becomes personal. Kyung-chul removes the tracking capsule and transfers it to another man, vanishing completely. Now, Soo-hyun has lost him. And that's when Kyung-chul makes his final move. Kyung-chul goes after Soo-hyun's remaining family. By the time Soo-hyun arrives, it's too late. More innocent blood has been spilled. Soo-hyun realizes the truth. By letting the monster live, he allowed more evil to exist. Kyung-chul plans to turn himself in, believing prison will save him. Before the police can reach him, Soo-hyun intercepts the vehicle and kidnaps him. He takes Kyung-chul back to the same house where Ju Yeon was murdered. This time, Soo-hyun doesn't beat him. He prepares something far worse. Kyung-chul is restrained beneath a massive blade. A rope is tied from his mouth to the front door. If the door opens, the blade will fall. Soo-hyun leaves. Moments later, Kyung-chul's family arrives, trying to save him. Kyung-chul panics. For the first time in his life, He feels fear. As the door opens, the blade falls. Kyung-chul dies the same way his victims died, helpless, terrified, begging. Soo-hyun listens from outside. He got his revenge. But he lost his soul. The movie ends with one question. When you fight monsters? How long before you become one?